1, 2, 3, and... Hey everybody, behold the power of movable chord shapes. We can use them to easily perform each of the lush, jazzy, 4-note harmonies that we have across all 12 keys. Let's get this super high-tech Lava Me all tuned up. Okay, now let's cue up a metronome using the Lava Me for enhanced steady practice. First a demonstration, then I'll break it down for you step by step. Setting our metronome to 90 beats per minute, we have the major scale. Okay, the major scale reveals each of the root notes that we have for each chord in the key. They look and sound like this. Okay, a close look at the fretboard, getting started learning each of those chord shapes. We are building them off of that major scale, shown here in the key of A, but you can apply this to any major scale, just move it fret to change the key. Okay, so that A major scale, 5, 7, 4, 5, 7, 4, 6, 7. All right, the notes that we played were A, B, C sharp, D, E, F sharp, G sharp, and A. Now, converting each of those notes into a root note and building a harmony off of them, the first note of the scale, A, we can play A major 7. All right, that's the 5th fret low E string, the 6th fret of the D and G, and the 5th fret of the B string. We're gonna block the A string and also the high E string. Okay, from there we have the 2 chord, B minor 7. 7th fret low E string, and then borrowing with the ring finger on the D, G, and B strings. 7th fret. That gets us to the minor 3 chord, C sharp minor 7. All right, that's rooted off of the A string, 4th fret. I've got 6th fret of the D, 4th fret with the bar, 5th fret of the B string with the middle finger, and then the high E string 4th fret with the bar. All right, every single minor 7 chord in the book. All right, so far we have the 1 chord, the 2 chord, and the 3 chord. Next we have the major 4 chord, D major 7. All right, so that's going to be frets 5, 7, 6, 7, and 5 with the bar. Of course, you could always recycle that E rooted shape, this time putting it on the 10th fret position. Okay. All right, next we're up to the 5 chord. A, B, C sharp, D, E. Building an E dominant 7 chord off of that root note. Fret 7, 6, 7, 5. All right, we're gonna avoid the low E string and the high E string. I can actually wrap my thumb around and use the underneath of my index finger to block those unwanted strings. All right, next we're on to the 6th chord, which is going to be F sharp minor 7. Here I have frets 4, 6, 5, 5 of the D, G, B, and high E strings. Okay, now that's a little bit of an awkward shape, so I recommend taking your fingers off the fretboard, wiggling them around a little bit so you get a complete reset, and then getting yourself back into the position. From there, another exercise that you can use is just take each finger on and off the fretboard, so that way they all learn their place. All right, next, onto the 7th chord in the key of A. The 7th interval is always convert it into a half diminished chord. All right, here we're playing it rooted off of the D string. So that's going to be frets 6, 7, 7, 7. All right, and then finally we can play another A major 7 chord to resolve. It's going to be this beautiful grip for the major 7 chord shape. In this case, A major 7. Okay, a little staircase position. We have frets 7, 6, 5, and 4. Right. Okay, so practice those shapes nice and slow. If you need to, get those full resets, wiggling those fingers, slowly getting yourself back into the positions. Do that for each and every one of these chords. All right, and once you're ready, you can start trying to transpose them. So for example, we can take this entire operation up to, for example, the 8th fret position. The root notes will stay the same, but now we're in the key of C. Same shapes, just transposed up. All right, so practice those chords up and down the fretboard in all 12 keys, and once you have them, you will have unlocked songwriting gold. You can mix and match those chords in a variety of creative ways to come up with your own original songs. Now, this guitar, the Lava Me 4, can actually provide a lot of creative inspiration. It has tons of onboard lessons, it connects to Wi-Fi so you can access live drums, loops, and backing tracks. For example, I can hit live drums right here, and then I've got this great groove that I can start building my chord progression over top of. 1, 2, 3, and... All right, and just like that, I have an idea for an original song.